Very. You know, it's kind of like your parents away from home, your home away from home. You know, a good support system is key for every baseball player because you're going to have a lot of ups and downs, and just having somebody that's always there for you it's good to have.
I mean, it's pretty much everything. You know, coming home, and especially that first couple weeks you're here, you don't know anybody, and to have a supportive host family, it means everything.
It's a lot. I mean, Aaron and Steve are hilarious, so they always come out to every game. Steve likes to give me crap, so that always is nice. But I mean, having them have my back all the time is very nice. I mean, I can't imagine living with anybody else.
It's very important. I mean, you're coming out here totally away from your family, all alone, and it's really helpful to have a host family that just completely accepts you from day one and supports you 100% through everything throughout the entire summer. I mean, it really does make a difference, even though it's behind the scenes.
Extremely important. I've played in other summer leagues with host families. I mean, not that they weren't supportive, it's just my host family here is more supportive, and it's much better for like my morale. It's better, you know, come home, talk to them about the game. They like to give you positive reinforcement no matter what, and it always feels good when you get that, you know. And you know, they take good care of us, so that's always a plus.
To me, it's very important because like that's your main support group here, because you see them every day and pretty much they're in it with you, so it's pretty important.
Man, it's everything, and I got blessed to have such a good host family. Man, they do so much for me.
It's huge. I think it's really big for me because I have a super supportive family back home. So coming here, I was a little nervous, obviously 13 hours away being from Chicago. So as soon as I showed up, I knew that Colings, that's my host family, I knew they were going to be awesome and fill that role perfect. They feed me awesome, their food's great. Every time I wake up, I have like shakes made for me, so it's pretty sweet, pretty sweet.
Very important. Mine are super supportive. They come to every game. And yeah, they're just, you know, we talk before the game, after the game, whatever, and my host mom, she's really into it, so it's fun to talk baseball with her after the game, for sure.
I mean, at the end of the day, we travel every day. We deal with a lot of bus rides, we deal with a lot of fans, you know, Bush players and stuff like that, so like to have a host family that's supportive and asking how your games are going and just keeping up with your day-to-day life here. You know, some of us, it's our first time coming here, so to be welcomed here is a good experience, you know, and it makes it that much better.
Super important. That's a place where you go back to every night when we're home and kind of get to hang out and be by yourself or do whatever that you want to do, and while you're away from the team, because you're with them a lot. So it's definitely good to have a good spot to go to.
Well, this league, just considering that you're playing every day, you're traveling all the time, just having a family that's either there for you, that treats you like their own, is one that not only come in handy, but helps you out a lot, because, you know, just the people that don't get to go home to a supportive host family who feel like they're in prison all summer is something that makes this league and makes it a lot tougher.
It's fun having a supportive host family because like they come out to the games and show you like they care. It's just like a family. It's like a real family environment that it's so welcoming that they host you. So
I feel like it's important to have a supportive host family because like some people are like so far away from home, and you know, maybe they might miss their parents and everything like that. So like to have like a host family that's supportive, it really gets them through every single day that they're here, because you know they want to be home at times, and now they're happy because they're out here playing baseball. But you know, it would be a lot to have their family out here. So them being there and being supportive, you know, would be nice to have them. You know.
Support's big. Just being able to go home after a game, you know, maybe a tough loss, and being able to talk to someone that, you know, just is kind of happy that you're out there and happy that the community's watching us play. You know, that's not really caring about either personal goals of ours or the wins and losses necessarily.
My favorite memory of my host family would be the first potluck we had here. I didn't know Paige very well, and that's their little daughter. And she was super shy, and she wouldn't even talk to me, and she wouldn't even tell me her name. And then she opened up, and like, I couldn't get rid of her. And that was, I mean, that's a blessing. I love having Paige around. She's awesome.
Well, I really don't get to see him a lot because I'm always here, and he's always at work whenever I'm at the house. But you know, just eating dinner with him every night's fun. It's you know, it's just good, fun to talk. It's good to talk.
Well, I mean, just yesterday they took me out for my birthday. That was really fun. I've never been to a hibachi place, and they took me out and had some fun and ate some food. It was an awesome time.
I gotta say, it's all the breakfasts I get. I have two grandparents that are my host family, and they're great, and I'm always offered breakfast every morning, and I kind of feel like my grandparents back home, you know, always being offered food and whatnot. It's just kind of, it reminds me of back home a little bit.
Actually, this week we're dog watching for one of their sons. So we haven't had a dog all summer, and we've had a dog at the house all week. She likes to bark at me when I come home, but she's fun. Her name's Sophie. She's really cool.
They took me on one of the off days. They took me to Lake Sakakawea. It's like a lake like 70, 80 miles away, and we kind of just went there and chilled, had a good time.
Probably like the third day I got here, we went hiking like all over Bismarck. It was like these cool hills right by our house, and it was cool to see. Because obviously where I'm from, you don't see a lot of that, so it was cool. That was my favorite part.
Probably just see them after the game in the stands. They always come up to me, or I go up to them, and yeah, I just take a picture or whatever. And they have like this cardboard cutout of some of the players' faces, and that's just kind of funny. Like they hold it up during the game. So.
My first start, the first start I got, I didn't do too well, but leading up to it that day, I woke up and they made me a steak and stuff before my start, so it was pretty awesome.
I would say dinner on our first off day this season. We had these kebabs they put on the grill, and it was really fun and really good.
I'd just say either just, you know, the meals that they'll cook just sitting at the table at night, or for lunch or breakfast, whatever it is in the morning, and just goofing around and getting laughs at everybody.
Definitely when they cook me breakfast. I'm a big breakfast guy, and waking up to pancakes every once in a while it's fun.
My favorite memory with my host family, I mean, I barely came like a week ago, but like when I first came, I was so nervous and so like, you know, I didn't really know what to do. Like, so what they did is they really made me comfortable, had conversations with me, and just told me everything about like their families, and told me everything about like the past players I came and stayed with them and everything. It made me feel a lot more comfortable, you know, it made me feel more at home when I'm of course away from my home, you know.
Yeah, thank you Nicole and EJ and Paige. I appreciate you guys more than you know.
Thanks, Cody.
Aaron and Steve, thank you. You're the best. Can't imagine being anywhere else, so thank you.
Karen Lull, thank you so much for this summer. It's been awesome, and I could not be any more thankful for you letting me stay in your house the entire summer.
Mr. and Mrs. Kerr, thank you very much for hosting me this summer. I've had a great time, and hopefully, you know, you guys don't host anyone else, so that me and Ripken are your best host kids ever.
Thank you, Jerry and Judy Thomas, for having me as a host kid.
All right, the Coling family, I want to thank you so much for this summer. It's been an absolute blast, and you guys have just made it awesome. So thank you.
Thank you, Mariah and Boston, for hosting me, and it's made the experience really great.
I want to thank you all so much. The Junglins, you all have been a great host family, and whoever gets to be their host family in the future is they're in for a treat for sure.
Thank you very much, Foss family. It's been a pleasure.
Jill, Byron, thank you for everything that you've done for me this entire summer. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Kleins. I appreciate it.
Thank you to the Hog family for bringing me in and making me feel comfortable out here, because I'm far away from home, and you know, it's a big jump for me because it's my first time coming out of state for baseball, and I just really appreciate everything you guys do for me.
Thank you, Rick and Andrea. It's been a blast so far this summer. Hopefully we can end the summer strong.